Thursday evening, friends and neighbors. Tessuigi at the desk with Saving Mike Trout. Our Anaheim Angels playthrough. We are somehow third in the AL West, only a game behind both the Rangers and the Athletics. We're up there in terms of offense, like best in runs, second best in average. Our defense, better left unsaid. We're going to be shopping for help at the deadline, to say the least. Speaking of which, let me double check. You saw back on the results screen, one of our rules that we have in play is the Bork rule. So the oldest player without a ring on the roster, or without a ring, needs to be on the roster if we're in a playoff position. And as luck would have it, thankfully it's not Omar Vizquel, it's Jamie Moyer, who will be retiring at the end of the season, so we're just going to throw him on a list. Keep an eye on him. Rockies, we'll take just about anyone. That's a good start. Oh, yeah, we should probably put Mike Trout on untouchable. Hang on a second. There's two guys I see as untouchable. One is Segura, one is Trout. Turns out Segura only played one game with the Angels before getting traded to the Brewers. We're fixing that. We're keeping the dude. And I'll take offers on Jared Weaver, even though Marty decided to go and extend him. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, lineup intro. Please enjoy. I got the right file this time. Batting first, the third baseman, number 2, Eric Ibar. Batting second, the second baseman, number 47, Howie Kendrick. Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 48, Torrey Hunter. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 12, Bobby Abreu. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 10, Vernon Wells. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 20, Gene Segura. Batting ninth, the catcher, number 16, Hank Conger. And tonight's starting pitcher, the left-hander, number 33, C.J. Wilson. Angels Stadium looks beautiful today. No precipitation. Yeah, it never rains in Southern California. I thought the Eagles already established that. Bouncer up the middle, charging Segura. Throw is on the money for the first out. Here's Alexei Ramirez. 1-1 on the way from CJ. Hard chopper right up the middle. Tough play for Kendrick. He makes it. Good throws by Kendrick. Excellent retrievals by Pujols. Here's Alex Rios, Mr. Adventures in Outfielding himself. Little looper, a 2-out single. Trout collects. Now we'll bring up the ever-dangerous Adam Dunn. CJ wants nothing to do with him. He's aboard. That will bring up Paul Konerko. He's also going to see 3 wide ones and make that 4. Bases loaded, 2 down. White Sox threatening here. Quick check-in on the mound with CJ. 0-2 on the way to Gordon Beckham. Called strike 3. And Wilson escapes the jam. Jose Quintana, the starting pitcher for the White Sox. 4-pitch mix, change up the best of the bunch. Last year, this is his first year with the MLB team. He got shot straight from single A all the way up to the majors, and he's been holding his own. Ibar moved from shortstop to third to make way for Segura. Hit hard to third. Beckham, Semien, easy play. Marcus Semien at third base. Interesting. Also, they gave Alex Rios way too high of an outfield range and error here. Like, I remember adventures in outfielding with him. Wait, was that him or was that Moises Sierra? Huh. Hard hit, dies at third. Semien plays the tricky hop. Trout grounded hard to short. Alexei on the money. 1-2-3 inning here for the Pale Hose. Lilbridge now. Grounded to third. Ibar's throw. Low, but on the money. Here's Golson. Another hard grounder to third. Good scoop by Pujols. That will bring up Marcus Semien. Rough start to his majors career. 1-2-3. 3 ground balls to third. Ibar retires all 3. Pujols now up against Quintana. A lot of grounders to third so far. Here's Torrey Hunter now, the right fielder. That's inside, ball 4. Angels have their first base runner. Here's Bobby Abreu. Bouncer up the middle, going to be a tough play. Infield single, old man speed, Bobby. First and second now for Vernon Wells, leading the team with 10 home runs. That'll be a sacrifice hit for V-Dub. Second and third now for Gene Segura. 3-1 the count. Little looper into left field. That will fall for a base hit. Both runners will come in to score. Diaz is on it. Some speedy base running and a timely hit by Gene Segura. Angels lead 2-0. Conger, fly ball to the left. Hangs up long enough. Diaza makes the grab. Speaking of Diaza, here he is. Popped up very high. Segura makes the easy squeezy. Little opposite field doink by Alex Ramirez. Hard line drive, single with 1 out. That'll bring up Rios. 1-2 on the way from CJ Wilson. Flared the opposite way. That's into the corner. Torrey Hunter's on it. Throws into the cutoff man, Kendrick. And the White Sox score one here on an Alex Rios double. Full count on the way to Adam Dunn. Fly ball to right. That'll fall in front of Hunter. He plays it on a hop. Runners at the corners now for Konerko. 0-2 on the way. Hit hard to short. That could be 2, and it is. Angels hold serve here. And Ibar leading things off in the bottom of the third. Kendrick now. Hit hard to third. Everything's just coming to Semien right now. This is kind of funny. Trout, the 1-2 on the way from Quintana. Another bouncer to third. I gotta see the fielding stats at the end of this game. Hang on a second. Can I see in-game fielding stats, or will it not let me do that? Anyways, here's Beckham. Popped up. Ranging back as Wells. One away. Littlebridge now. Flare to right center. That's not going to be caught. Hunter couldn't corral it in time. Throws into second. And Littlebridge with a one-out double. Corners are in against Golson. Popped up. Trout ranges over. Littlebridge will tag and make it in safely. That will bring up Marcus Semien. We want to deal with De Aza or Semien? We do not want to deal with De Aza. He has reverse splits. Semien swings and misses. Tying run stranded at third. Here's Pujols now. Flare to left. That's over the head of De Aza. It's going to roll up against the wall. A leadoff double for Albert Pujols. As the sun sets here at Angel Stadium. Whee! I got it. I got it. Aye. Here's Hunter. Punched to right field. That will fall for a base hit. Runners on the corners now with nobody out. Abreu noticing that we've got Quintana on the ropes here. Full count. Chopper into the dirt. That will be a 1-6 fielder's choice. Wells now, the 0-2 on the way from Quintana. Flaring to right, that will fall for a base hit. That's up the line, into the corner. Bobby Abreu getting the wave around third. He will score without a throw. 1 out double, scoring 2 runs for Vernon Wells. Sacrifice hit here for Segura. Conger. I'll have to double check. Bum, bum. His Korean name is Hyun Choi, by the way. Trying to see where I would get pronunciation. It is Conger, okay. Exactly, Cardinal fan. I got it. Nope.
CJ with a bit of a lead here. Able to just let the defense do their thing. Ramirez, 1-2 on the way. Lined past the third baseman. Ibar was shaded in, expecting a bunt. Instead, it'll be a one-out double. That thing was rifled by Alexei. 1-0 on the way to Rios. Popped up into right. Hunter brings it in for the second out. Dun, 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 dun.
Strike three.
Fastball from CJ Wilson ends the top of the fifth. Howie Kendrick, high and deep to left. Playable, though. De Aza makes the grab. Trout, 2-2 on the way. Chopper to short. And booted by Alexei Ramirez. He can't corral it. Trout aboard with a single. Pujols, 0-2. Strike three to the backstop. That's going to be tricky. Konerko collects. Not in time. A passed ball, strike three. Quintana's first strikeout of the game. Now with runners at first and second. Torrey Hunter up the middle. Ramirez makes the out this time. Alexei is indeed that good. Speaking of Konerko, here he is. High and outside for ball four. 0-1 to Gordon Beckham. Bouncer to third. Ibar will just go across the diamond for the first out. That'll bring up Lillibridge. Bash to second. Kendrick with an easy play. Here's Golson, the right fielder. 1-2 on the way from CJ. Got him. See, we've got righty, lefty, righty. Who do we trust in this bullpen? Let's go with LaTroy. Slow roller to short. Another play by Ramirez. He's been having a good game. Wells, very high. Caught by De Aza. Segura now, 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Good inning there by Quintana. Troy Hawkins loose. Yusunori Takahashi getting loose. Popped up on the infield. Charging in his Ibar, one away.
Strike three.
De Aza strikes out. And at 94 pitches, 6 2/3 innings. And you know what? We're going to give CJ a chance to finish out the inning. Yep. Not going to happen. But Troy Hawkins in. First pitch swinging, line to right. That's going to beat out Torrey Hunter. Another double into the right field corner for Alex Rios. Wait, this could be 3. It is. An RBI triple for Alex Rios. And Adam Dunn will face Hisanori Takahashi. We go to Hawkins for one batter, and he doesn't get him. Booted by Segura. And Dunn is aboard. Bullpen continuing to be a struggle bus for the Angels. But the team holds serve as we head to stretch time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 7-inning stretch time. We invite you to join in singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Conger now. Drill to center. Playable for Rios. One away. Jesse Crane into the game. I think he's one of the good Canadian boys.
Strike 3.
Ibar swings and misses. Kendrick now. Semien has definitely been busy. Rich G. Thompson into the game. Setup man for the Angels. His ERA and his K/9 are both the same number. That's not good. Fly ball to left. Wells brings it in. One away. Pinch hitter here is Dan Johnson. Pinch hitting for Lillibridge. Strikeout victim. Kosuke Fukudome. Pinch hitting here.
Strike 3.
Rich G. Thompson pitches a clean 8th inning. Man, Crane looks good. Oh yeah, he is a Toronto boy. Can we get him? That'd be nice. Trout aboard with a line drive single into left. That'll bring up Pujols. First pitch he sees, grounded to short. That will be a double play, 6-4-3. Torrey Hunter, the 1-2 on the way. Flare to center. Rios running, leaping, making the grab. Scott Downs into the game to deal with 9-1-2. Fly ball to right. Chasing it, Hunter. He's there, one away. De Aza now. Full count. Swing and a miss. Ramirez. Popped up. And that's the ball game. Angels win this one 4-3. We hang on for dear life, and we succeed. Mariners going straight down. And we complete the sweep, or the mini sweep of the White Sox. Yanetta appreciated the day off. Padres don't have the right uniforms. Hang on a second. There we go. Few familiar faces there. Hello, Chase Headley. Hello, Cameron Maben. Let's see. Let's do the Dan Heron start. Oh, or not. A win on the road, courtesy of a VW go-ahead shot. We left Weaver in too long. Well, let's do the Garrett Richards start. Kendrick playing a little tired. We should probably sit him next game. And yes, you will note Anaheim on the road jerseys. I made sure to make that change. Kotze at third for Kashner. Right. DH, or National League. Pitcher's bat. Padres with a 1-0 lead. What happened there? A little bit of an animation hiccup, it looks like. A huge carom off the wall. And Garrett Richards is getting lit up just a little bit. That one doesn't get past the pitcher's mound. 2 down. Bounce it a second. Good play, Kendrick. Stem the bleeding. Clap, 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 clap. Okay, 2 aboard. Pujols, sacrifice. We should probably make sure that out of the park devs see that one. So hit right into the dirt, thrown to first, and probably sails away. All right, we got 2 runs on an error. That's fun. Kashner kind of coming wild now. And we're all tied up. Okay, Kashner does seem to have a little bit of a pop there. Jason Bartlett will hand the Padres back the lead. A 2-out RBI triple.
Strike 3.
And Richards avoids further damage. Yeah, let's get Walden up. Gee, if anything, I'd rather have Walden start to pitch more. We need another starter, basically. Let's get Isringhausen loose. See if we can get 2 innings out of Is. We do! He says he's still able to go. All right. Oh, no. He says he's exhausted. Okay. Let's go to... Let's get Takahashi loose. Tying run at third. Go ahead and run at second. Backup catcher at the plate.
Strike 3.
Let's go to Gorgeous Borges. Our future center fielder, basically. Nope, that didn't work.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is second inning stretch time. We invite you to join in singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
There we go. Trout to left, Borges to center. Takahashi gives us a clean inning. Let's get Walden up. Just give me this last out, Takahashi. Thank you. Ernesto Frieri. Facing Kendrick, pitcher spot is Turris. .52 ERA. Oh, he's good. We've got a leadoff man aboard, though. Trumbo pinch hitting here. Frieri does have a 50 hold. 45 arm on Grandal. And just like that, we got a man in scoring position now for Trumbo, who's going to strike out anyway. Great work. This Torres popped up on the infield. Gregerson in to deal with Conger now. Conger. That's an interesting call. Fly ball to left center. Carrying. Nope. We will lose this one 4-3. Foo-wee. Okay, Oakland looks fine. Never mind. Get a stop from CJ. I feel like we've seen the Athletics recently. I think we're just going to skip this whole series. 4 games at Seattle. We got to watch some of them. Hey, Jerome Williams is healthy again. Enjoy your rehab stint. That's Erasmo Ramirez. Win that one. Heron versus King Felix. Ooh. Ooh, we gotta watch this one. So Ibar is tired. So is Kendrick. I'm going to do something silly. We're going to put Pujols at third. Trumbo to first. That way we can give Kendrick, Ibar, and Wells all days off. I mean, they're putting Mike Karp over at third. I think we can do this. Oh, this is the good Felix. "26 years old, pending free agent." My ears just perked up. Felix Navidad. Runners at the corners for Iannetta. Line drive to left, carrying off the wall. Anaheim will take the 1-0 lead. Two nothing. Borges wears this one in the jersey. Here's Trumbo.
Strike 3.
That may be all the run support we get. Heron immediately in trouble up against Justin Smoke. Very high pop-up. Hunter makes the grab. Good block by John Jaso. Hunter down on strikes. Here's Trout. Inside out this one. Ichiro makes the play. Yeah, we're not going to get past Ichiro. Selfish. Sure, buddy. Alex Liddy standing at second up against Miguel Olivo. 2-2 on the way. Shot to right. That line drive just hung up. Hunter makes the catch. Felix has walked 4 batters, by the way. Dan Heron going toe-to-toe with Felix. 5 walks, 5 Ks. Runners at first and second for Fishman.
Strike 3.
Here's Pujols over at third. Chopper to first. Second and third, 2 down now for Iannetta. Ooh. Oh, that's going to carry. Nope. Austin Wells makes the grab. I think that's who that is. No, that's Casper Wells. Spooky. Felix still in the game. Trumbo finds himself at second. Ah, so Kyle Seager is out. That's why Carp's playing third base instead of Kevin Flores. Mariners, are you okay? Hey, Sparks! I'm digging 27 so far. The super stats or the analytical stuff, I haven't quite leaned on that much. To me, it still feels very 26-y, but that may just be that I've only been playing this for a couple of weeks. I haven't really delved too much into it. Dan Heron, have yourself a game. Let's get Walden up. 2-run shot by Albert Pujols makes it 4-0. Heron gives us 7 shutout innings. That's pretty darn good. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with Go. That was more useful when I was like going to the office and traveling, but I work remotely, so not as valuable. His tourist chopper to second. Easy play there by Sean Figgins. Runner at third, 2 down for Abreu, the DH. Floated to left, barely budging his Casper Wells. To the bottom of the 8th we go. 7 strong innings from Heron. We turn things over to Jordan Walden. Closer of the future, I hope. Because he was the closer last year, just that Mike Scioscia decided not to bother with him. Immediately gives up a leadoff double. Jordan. Fly ball to center. Borges camps under it. Ichiro, grounder to first. Trumbo flips to Walden, inning over. Good inning there. Let's give LaTroy some low leverage innings. Oliver Perez coming into the game. I think really the one annoyance that I've had with 27 so far is that the historical uniforms mod did not seem to take, and I have to keep updating every single team as I go. Let's bring in LaTroy. Bouncer to short. Inning over. Game over. Angels put up a shutout of the Mariners, 4-0. Hernandez with a rare off day. Heron outduels him. We're second in the division now. Ooh, Yankees coming to town. Ooh, that'll be fun. Yeah, we'll do a Weaver start here. Dan, love to keep ya. Don't think we got the budget. He doesn't walk anyone, but yeah, I can't give $23 million. Ichiro Suzuki picks up career hit 2,500 against us. Not saying it's too early to look at the trading block. Ichiro's on it. Oh, man. Getting Balfour from Oakland seems interesting. Oh, they want Ionetta. Nope. Nothing doing there. Oh, probably because I'm over budget. We don't need outfielders. Dempster for Heron is kind of a side grade. Yeah, I'm not seeing any like big names aside from Balfour. And if you retain some money, they just want Ionetta. Which, I mean, I get it. He's been playing fantastically for us. He also is not exactly the defensive catcher I'd be looking for. Contract deal isn't that bad, though. Oh, wait, he's ARB eligible? No. I guess at some point we should call up Alberto Callaspo. Only thing is, who goes down? Icer? I mean, we also are running 6 outfielders awkwardly. Trumbo is able to be demoted. I do like his home run to fly ball rate. I feel like he's valuable. I just we need another infielder. This much I know. You know what? We're going to send Borges down. We're going to call Callaspo up. I forgot we have Kendrys Morales also toiling away in AAA. Here, so now we got a second infielder. Or second backup infielder. Let's do the one against Freddie Garcia. Oh no, that's another Richard start. Uh-oh. Okay, we're just going to skip this whole series then. Oh. Is that you, Darvish, coming to town? Oh, that's going to be fun. CJ having the season of his life. Elvis Andrews, little looper into shallow center field. Runners at the corners now for Mike Napoli. Strikeout victim, CJ. With a slider. That will bring up Leonis Martin. 0-2 on the way from Wilson. Back-to-back Ks to strand the bases. 5 strikeouts. Here's Pujols now up against Darvish. Full count. Bases loaded, 2 down. For Iannetta.
Strike 3.
You! 5 Ks for Darvish. 5 Ks for Wilson. Oh, and they still got the good Beltre. Shoot.
Strike 3.
CJ in trouble now. Full count. Bases loaded, nobody out. Quick mound visit, check in on him. And a balk is called on CJ Wilson to force in the first run of the game. Line into left. That's fair and up the line. Texas now 2-0. Or 2-0 over Anaheim. Yeesh. Bounce to third. Good play by Ibar. First out of the inning is recorded. 3-0 Rangers. Beltre lines this the opposite way. Hunter up throwing. Throw is cut off. Runners at the corners again. This time against Josh Hamilton. Climbed the ladder for strike 3. The boomstick himself, Nelson Cruz. And Jordan Walden will get loose. That was a lot of pitches that inning. Let's give CJ the rest of the night off. First and second for Ibar. Chopper up the middle. That will be a double play. Man, this Rangers team is good. Wells right into the dirt. Come on. Infield single, though. Infield RBI single. And that'll end Darvish's day. Mike Adams in to deal with Segura. A wild pitch by Mike Adams moves Vernon to second. Three and 0. Segura swinging and popping out. Let's get Jepson up. And that's a home run from Kinsler. Yeah, I know he's getting fatigued. I'm not going to replace him mid at bat. On a 3-1 count, Hamilton aboard with his second hit of the day. Neil Kotz on the for the bottom of the 8th. Angels down by 3. Rich G gives us a clean inning. Here's Joe Nathan into the save. And I need to close my balcony door because I think someone's smoking outside. Excuse me.
Strike 3.
It's like high 60s here in Toronto for those of you using Freedom units. So it's been lovely to have the balcony door open. Segura sends this very high, but caught by Napoli. Rangers take it 4-1. And that's why they are the division leaders, and we are not. From neutral to win now. Gee, what made you think there was a change? Sweep the Mariners at home. We're within a game and a half. The home runs have disappeared, but the offense is still chugging along. Some additional faces on the free agent block, or the trading block. Toronto's now offering Casey Janssen, who's ARB eligible. Ah, I see they are also over budget. Well, that's convenient. I can't do anything with them. Oh, Flaherty looks like an excellent get. Lefty specialist. I want Ionetta. Could go for Brandon League from Seattle. So the question is Garrett Richards better served being up with the big club or down in the minors? And I think he's better off being down in the minors. Let's call up Jerome Williams. One thing I never keep an eye on close enough is the waiver wire. Okay, we gotta do right by Grady. Ah, we can't. Great. Who could we possibly offload at this point? So many expiring contracts, including Kayaspo. Yeah, Grady, I'd love to have you, but my owner is being a jerk. Anyways, to Colorado we go. Check in on the rocks. Oh, that could be two. That will. Solo shot by Gene Segura, and all of a sudden we're up 1-0. Here's catcher Willian Rosario. Julius Chassin, actually decent batter. Oh dear. Get there, Hunter. Thank you, Tori. Nothing to do with Trout. That is a low curveball. Two-one to Pujols. Flared into left. Runners had to hold up to make sure it wouldn't get caught. Bases loaded, one out for Iannetta. Grounder to short. That will be a double play to get out of the inning. Phooey. Oh, looks like we got some either fog or rain rolling in.
Strike three.
Santana's really calmed down and delivered a good, strong game. Now he's going to get into trouble. Let's get Takahashi up. Todd Helton pinch hitting. Line up the middle. Helton with a pinch hit RBI single ties the game. Ah, dang it. Bouncer to second. Tough play. Kendrick goes for the out. Scudero, 2-1. Grounded to third. Ibar across the diamond in time.
Strike three.
Cuddyer, strikeout victim. Here's Reynolds.
Strike three.
Strikeout victim on a pitch way outside. Let's see. Oh, top of the ninth already? Gosh. Let's go to Walden. Rafi Betancourt. Abreu hit into the dirt in front of home plate. Here's Segura. Called strike three. Gene. We're working on your BABIP this offseason. It'll be Trumbo pinch hitting here for Takahashi. Fooey. Walden enters the game as the new pitcher. Back goes Abreu. Throw home is going to be in time! Bobby Abreu sends us to extras. Watch the throw here. On the money. Wowzers. Ibar with the leadoff double. Hello, hello. We haven't seen Trout do much this game, and as if intentional, he's going to be walked. Pitches inside. Throw down to third is on the money. Wheeling Rosario nails Ibar. Trout now at second base. And they'll walk Pujols to deal with Iannetta instead. Well, that backfired on me. Hawkins into the game now. 23 pitches to get through one inning. Go to Rich G. Runner at second, one out. Rosario sharply hit to second. Good play there by Kendrick. Two down, runner at third. Pinch hitter is Chris Nelson. 0-2 on the way from Rich G. Thompson.
Strike three.
To the 12th we go. We're not going to use downs. Let's get Isringhausen up. Matt P. Reynolds into the game now to deal with the top of the lineup. Hunter standing at second with two out. Pujols rocketed to deep left. Gonzalez makes the grab and will toss it into the stands here. Isringhausen to deal with Gonzalez. 0-2 on the way. Fly ball to deep right. Carrying, and the Rockies will walk it off on a double by Carlos Gonzalez in the 12th inning. Bah. Here's our potential trade target, Jamie Moyer. Pick up the win there. Jared Weaver goes one out short of the distance, in part because he started to blow a head gasket and gave up a 3-run jack to Tulowitzki. Yikes. Well, we're in the thick of it. Did Balfour get traded? Yeah, he did. He got sent to the Cardinals. Dang. For Wisdom, Vargas, and Aditon. Okay, this I can get behind. Moving Ibar, which would let Isturis or someone take over at third. So get rid of a pending free agent who hasn't been hitting very well. Get ourselves a bullpen arm. Let's see if we can get 2. Yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to get Kimbrel, though. What about Venters? That's not no. Venters is arguably the better pitcher. Yeah, but O'Flaherty's got the better results. And wouldn't require extra. See, who's their infielders over here? Juan Francisco. He could take over at third. Strikes out a lot, but he'll hit the piss out of the baseball. Is this the guy who used to be on the Blue Jays? Might be. I do like his escape velocity. Or exit velo. Frees up a 40-man spot for them too. They got some decent catcher options as well. In case we ever get sick and tired of Conger. Sweegie, get it right. Let's see if they'd be willing to eat some money on O'Flaherty as well. Fully. Okay. Done. With that, I feel like we can send someone down. Send down Jepson, call up O'Flaherty, and move Johnny Franks in. And then make him a platoon buddy. There we go, our first trade in the game. Ooh, we're at Dodger Stadium coming up. Gene Segura in among the rookie leaders in RBI. Oh. Oh, this is the Bryce Harper year, isn't it? Yeah, he's not winning Rookie of the Year. Our guy, Gene Segura, is not going to win Rookie of the Year. I can tell you this much. Team captain, though. I like that. And look at that. We have a teeny tiny amount of money. Jerome Williams finally gets a start in. All right, it's time for Dodgers baseball. I'm not sure if we're going to get to the All-Star break, but we're going to try. Here's the new guy, Juan Francisco. Inside out's this one. That could fall. It gets past a diving left fielder, who has to Kool-Aid Man through the wall. Juan Rivera. His body is crumpled. Johnny Franks. Atta boy. Hey, Hollywood Ty, how goes? Irving Santana got aboard. Your argument is invalid. Mike Trout has not been fully saved yet, but he is in the process of redemption. I mean, not like this, but... Juan Uribe makes a fantastic play. Okay, that makes both pitchers getting aboard. We're not even at the trade deadline yet. I don't think we're even at the All-Star break. Oh, inbound! Welcome in, Raiders, from Dr. Dynastic. My name is Tesweegi. We are playing Saving Mike Trout. McJay, thank you for the follow. Put up your dukes, Captain Kegleg. For those of you who haven't seen this save yet, here's the ground rules. In order for us to successfully achieve Saving Mike Trout, he has to be on the playoff roster for a World Series win. We can't do any long-term extensions before Arbitration 1. Can't trade away players who we acquire by trade, so Eric O'Flaherty and Juan Francisco we're stuck with. And we have to go get the oldest player without a ring onto the roster if we're in a playoff position by the trade deadline. I believe that is Jamie Moyer right now. Oh, and Marty Areno is always going to be a meddlesome owner. That too. Did Moyer ever win a World Series? In 2008. Okay, so he doesn't count. Oh, he doesn't count. No, not Artie. Marty Areno. You know, wink. Unfortunately, I think that means we have to acquire Omar Vizquel. Here's the new guy, Johnny Franks, playing pretty well. Traded Eric Ibar to the Braves for Eric O'Flaherty and Juan Francisco. Speaking of which, here he is. And there he goes. Irving Santana dancing between the raindrops here in the Freeway Series. Unlike the real Angels, we did not trade away Gene Segura after one game. He's with us. In fact, he's our team captain. And he can do stuff like that. Yeah, we're keeping him long term. So, in this save, Trout is probably going to be moving to left field. He still has room to grow. He's only 20 years old after all. God, he's going to be so fun. And we got Peter Borges to take over in center field next season once, I think it's Vernon Wells, his contract expires. Might dangle him on the trading block, see if anyone nibbles. Uh-oh. Throw by Hunter is on the money! Tory bleeping Hunter! What a throw! Yowza, yowza, yowza. That was incredible. Hey, speaking of old friends, Paco Rodriguez. Good to see he's in this game. We got righty, lefty, righty, lefty. Let's go with Takahashi. Oh, PB Eason coming in. Welcome in, Raiders, to Dodger Stadium. Irving Santana, only thrown 77 pitches, so, well, let's manage batter by batter here. And that's a costly error by Johnny Franks. Oh, great. Okay. Let's go to Takahashi. Bounce it to third. Gobbled by Pujols. Tying run at third with one out. Infield is in against Juan Rivera. And he will be intentionally walked. Matt Kemp, the pinch hitter. I wanted to deal with the pitcher spot. Okay, lined up is Wells. Runner does not... Oh, the runner does go. So we're all tied up. Blown save, Takahashi. Boo. This was year one of the Pujols contract, yes, but he's been delivering on it. Well, the team isn't hitting as many home runs as they did back in April, but, like, he's doing well. Better OPS-wise than last season in St. Louis. That's a lot of blue in the metrics. Back-to-back wild pitches. Fly ball to left, and that will untie the game. Wells will play it on a hop, or on a carom off the wall. Mark Ellis makes the Dodgers leaders 2-1. Another error committed by the infield. And the inning continues. Ethier holds up, and it's bases loaded. 2 down. Dodgers threatening here. Yasiel Puig. Popped up. Deep. Center field. Caught by Trout. Okay. Let's not do that again. Nathan Eovaldi into the game now.
Strike three.
Yeah, that's what Francisco does. He strikes out a lot. Basically, I just wanted someone who can fill third base until next season. No! Why did I...
Strike three.
That was supposed to be a pinch hitter. Kenley Jansen into the game. Mr. 85 stuff. Facing Segura, Hunter, Trout. Okay, so one error on me as manager.
Strike three.
Trout works the count full. Popped up. In foul territory, squeezed by Ellis. Dodgers win this one 2-1. Fungus. All right, the Snakes coming to town. Ooh, and then the Angel or the Dodgers come back to our place. Let's skip the Diamondback series. 19-5. Ambush start there against Trevor Cahill. Takashi Saito makes an error and costs 5 runs. Skep, thank you for the follow. Good to see you're back in the community. 5 back of the Rangers, but we're in the second wild card. Wait, hang on a second. Let's check the playoff setup. Wait, they didn't have a 3-game wild card in 2012, did they? Yeah, that's incorrectly set up. That's the wild card game. Best of 1. And thanks to the Yankees losing 6 in a row. They're 2.5 ahead of us. The Rangers have won 6 in a row. Eesh. I mean, Abreu's been a positive WAR influence, even at age 38. Speaking of dumb signings. And as Drupal Cabrera is available from Cleveland, yeah, we don't have money though. Yeah, you're getting paid like a major player, Alberto, but you ain't doing anything. So on the block you go. Ditto for V-Dub. Yes, he leads the team in home runs. His OBP is still 300. Ooh, the good Kershaw years. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one to win. We do, in 10 innings, Kayaspo with a walk-off sac fly to score Torrey Hunter. And we sweep the Freeway Series at our place. C.J. Wilson, 10 wins on the season. Yeah, Jared Weaver is having himself a bad time. Which is great because, you know, Marty gave him a 5-year extension. Ooh, the Toronto series. Yeah, I want to play that one next. Uniform looks fine. I hope they fix the import of the colors.xml issues at some point. Because I do want to bring like the alternate uniforms in for each of the clubs, and I don't think that works yet. Import colors file, Blue Jays. Yep, not yet. My beloved Edwin. And of course, Captain Jose. The one-man gang. Jays are way out of the playoff chase, though, so... That's why Casey Jansen's available. Alright, and if I'm not mistaken, Omar Vizquel is our Bork Rule, yep, candidate. Of course, if I can't do this, I may have to hop into commissioner mode to fix that. Alright, off to the Sky Dome! Ah, just the way I remember it. And Gene Segura with a leadoff ding-dong. Omar Vizquel's hat needs to be higher up on his head. So they got Yunel Escobar playing third. Is Brett Laurie just... Oh, he might be injured. No way, they got old man Vladdy. Oh, that's a fun sight to see. Jan Gomes over there. Solo shot by Edwin Encarnacion, his 14th of the season. We're tied up at ones. 2-run shot by Jan Gomes makes it 3-1 Blue Jays. And I'm just going to duck out of this one. All right, Marty is happy with how things are going. We're 3.5 up in that wild card spot. 2 back of the Rays, 4.5 back of the Rangers. Trout with an I and a speed increase. Hello. Bedrosian might turn into something. Okay. We got Pujols possibly starting at first. Vernon Wells possibly starting in left. Trout leading Rios. Yeah, there's no way David Ortiz is going to be traded away from Boston. This is the age of Mariano, after all. And the Red Sox did just win the World Series, or will win the World Series in 2013 if things keep up. Darren Oliver at 41 years old, starting for the Blue Jays. And Jared Weaver shuts him down on a 4-hitter. That's the guy we expected to see. Yeah, not having any money means that this is tough. But let's see if we can at least shop Kayaspo and get something. That's not nothing. So we got Luis Vizcaíno from the Reds. Absolutely terrible results at the major league level. Eugenio Velez in the St. Louis system. Shane Robinson, bench outfielder. Daniel Descalso. That actually seems like an interesting option. Yeah, Brandon Dixon would not be moving the needle much. Westbrook as a starter, though. Or at the very least, he'd be finally a true long relief man. Okay, you know what? The bullpen has rounded into form. I will give them that much. So maybe we do this deal for Descalso. And there we go, salary dump. We'll give Ed Lucas a call to fill the backup spot on the team. Now we at least have some money to play with. Borges, Trumbo, and Walden for Jansen. That's a no. Get a little more desperate, how about? Series win against Cleveland. We're 4.5 up on the Tigers now. Put Takahashi on the short-term IL. Okay, we also got Cole Calhoun sitting in the minors, who probably deserves a September call-up. Call up Jepson. I got a bit of a win streak going now. Flaherty's been exactly as advertised. Hell, even Johnny Franks has been kicking butt. Let's see. All right, we are coming up to the All-Star break, so we'll get through this, through the All-Star break, and then we will see where things stand. Late comeback, Pujols walks it off, or gives us the win. 12-inning win. Hunter with a RBI double, Trumbo with a solo shot to walk it off. We're still not catching the Rangers. Dang it. All right, O's in town. Jake Arrieta. Hello, old friend. Pujols and Kendrick both got the day off. So we got Trumbo at first. Izturis at second. Just about everyone in the bullpen is tired, but who cares? We got the All-Star break coming up. What the heck? That looked like he just, like, straight up biffed on the play, yeah. All right, runners at the corners, courtesy of an error. Great. Here's Crush Davis now. Strikeout victim. One, two on the way to Markakis. Called strike three. Segura standing at second after a leadoff double. Shot up the middle by Torrey Hunter. Segura holds at third. Come on, Mike. Strike three on a pitch very out and away. I mean, he's been delivering. Just waiting for the power to show up. Bob Abreu. Hit hard to first. That could be... It is a double play. Come on, guys. Arrieta and Williams trading zeros. Here's Slee Fierce now. Well, 3-1 count. He's walked. Manny Machado. Let me pop on the spray chart. There we go. Full count on the way. Bounce it to first. Trumbo collects it, flips to Williams. Inning over. Hunter standing at second for Bobby again.
Strike three.
Abreu. How do you have 1.3 wins above replacement when your OPS is below 100? Maybe he's on the trading block too. Bill Hall with a leadoff double. Grounded to third. Throw across the diamond by Francisco in time. Corners are in against Adam Jones. 2-1 on the way. Popped up on the infield. Francisco makes the grab. And Dino. Line to center. That will fall for a base hit. The Orioles will take the lead here in the top of the 5th. And Dino. Iannetta guns down the runner. Yeah, we're going to let Jerome Williams go as long as he needs to. Bullpen is tired, man. Good grounded play there by Segura to erase Davis. Here's Markakis. 1-1 on the way. Line shot to right center field. Hunter will bring it in. Good throw home. On the money, and it goes past the catcher. Looked good. He yeeted it too hard. Three 3-1 on the way to Steve Pearce. Popped up on the infield. Francisco waits for it to come down, and it does. Williams getting touched up a little bit here. That'll be the end of his day. Angels going to LaTroy Hawkins. Top of the 6th. Second and third, 2 down. And that's hard hit lined into the right field corner. Hunter up throwing again. This nightmare inning continues. We're just going to skip the rest of it. Thank you. Mike Trout high and deep to right center field and gone. You may note the new horn sound effect I added. Let's just say that the Walt Disney Company decided to loan us a couple from their cruise ships. I should actually post that one on the forums in case anyone wants to use it for PNC Park. LaTroy's going to get another inning. We may have to send someone from the rotation down. I mean, we got the All-Star break. Oh! Trumbo, the first baseman. Runners at second and third, 2 down. Bounce it a short. Never mind. But hey, we're making a game of it. Rich D. Thompson getting loose in the bullpen. Yeah, I'd rather you pitch to Betamit. Good play by Hawkins. Scurries over there like a man half his age. Rich G. Thompson, critical part of the game here. And Mr. Pull Hitter goes the opposite way. Sharply hit up the middle. Segura, plenty of range. Pierce, slow roller to short. Segura makes the out. Angels down by 3. Baltimore doing well here. Dan Herron heads from the bullpen. Heads from the bench to the bullpen. He's going to get loose in case the Angels need some extra runway. Solo shot Vernon Wells, his 20th of the season. This is the weirdest 20 home run by the All-Star break season I've ever seen. He just doesn't hit doubles anymore. Rich G gives way to Dan Herron coming in out of the bullpen. Given that everyone's so tuckered out. Induces a pop fly to left. Top of the 8th is over. Matt Lindstrom in to deal with Trout. Jim Johnson, the closer for the Orioles, will face Trumbo, Wells, Isturiz. Actually, we're gonna sub in Albert Pujols. Bounce it a short, tough play. Good job there by Miguel Tejada. Wells now already has a home run. Here he will strike out. Kendrick into the game to pinch hit for Meiser Isturiz. And the Angels drop this one 6-4. 2 errors. Neither with it which injure us. It was just a rough game. So let's see who our All-Stars are. Going to the All-Star game is Chris Iannetta. Albert Pujols starting. And Mike Trout starting. Tulowitzki's available for trade ahead of schedule. It is a dang shame we can't afford him. Felix is available. And Seattle has money. We don't. Billy Butler's a fun choice, but I don't think we've got anywhere to put him. Kansas City selling just before they become powerful. You fools. Well, we're going to have some fun in free agency, I can tell you that much. Right, we need to go trade for Vizquel from Toronto. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he's already DFA. Cool. We should be able to pick him up for a song then. Like Andrew Smith here. With that, we can send Ed Lucas down to AAA. So, Bork rule is in effect. We have Omar Vizquel. We also have a 3.5 game lead on the Tigers for that wild card spot. Maybe I should have asked for more, like Kenley Jansen? Or like a Casey Jansen, rather. Well, the runs against is up all the way up to 7th now. The offense is starting to sputter now. Great. Maybe we try and shop Bobby. Sure. I feel like we can definitely do better than Bobby Abreu. Did you not just, like, accept this offer before? Yeah, sure, we'll throw in a Ryan Langerhans. Is there anyone else we want to try and get from San Fran? Oh, so they got Cabrera from the Guardians. Cool. They also are short on outfielders, I notice. That may be why they're looking to pull the move. "23-year-old captain. Worth a shot. Let's see, who else do... We've had this guy on a minor league contract? Yeah, that's useless. There we go. With that, we can send Jepsen back down. We can call up Borges again. I think we do. I mean, DHing does nerf your stats aside from power, so the thinking is this will be an improvement. All right, we got a road swing, and then we're taking on Texas at home. Big series up against Detroit now. Oh dear. We are now half a game behind them. Oh no. I mean, Yohan Camargo definitely seems interesting. Do we really want to do a cross the field sort of thing? Yeah, Morin's kind of a Moran, so you know what? Let's do this deal. Our players have crossed the field. Ah, nice to see our new guy has blown a head gasket in his first appearance. Put Isringhausen on the DH. Call up Ed Lucas again. A Comey of Errors, thank you for the follow. Uh-oh. Okay. We are a half game back of the Tigers after they beat us 3 out of 4 games. Francisco's still doing well. Trumbo, since taking over the DH role, has not been so good. We may need to suggest someone else. Who else do we have, is the question. Still, we got the benefit of Yohan Camargo. That's the winning ticket right here. Dotel will be a good get for us too. Not like Meiser was doing that good for us anyway. And Mike Morin is someone else's problem. It's a little too early to move Trout to left field, but that will eventually be where he goes, unless he gets a really good dev lab. I mean, that is the other thing that we need to watch for. That could be what happens. All right, with Takahashi healthy. Who goes down? Well, that was pathetic. Come on, Brian. Pulling for you here. I guess we'll go with a larger bullpen at this point. Send down Ed. Move Takahashi back into the bullpen. We need arms. Made a furious comeback, and Downs takes the loss. Francisco with his 4th error of the season as well. Borges with a 3-for-3 day, including his first career home run. Or first home run this season. Attaboy Petey. I hate to think that I ruined the team. You're definitely a better home team. All right, we're going to let Irving Santana take on Colby Lewis next week. You'll see me next on Saturday with the Saturday Sovereigns. Our first on-stream game. I gotta cook up a lineup intro, folks. All right, looks like Hollywood Ty is going with the New Orleans Pilots. We're gonna go right into him. Time is precious, folks. I'm grateful you've chosen to spend some of yours with me tonight. Firage, take us out. Have a great rest of the week.